Hey guys, thank you so much for joining us on the next day of the 30 Home Inspector Bootcamp. Today we're going to be discussing inspecting the general interior of your home. There's a couple things that you want to check out when you're inspecting the general interior. Most important features are inspecting the walls to make sure that there's no signs of any cracking and or displacement. If there is signs of cracking, typically that has to do with like more of a patch job and or the home may have settled and maybe a little bit of cracking, but it's not necessarily a structural issue unless there's heavy signs of cracking and displacement. As well as the next thing that we're gonna inspect is the floors of the home. So typically what I do when I'm inspecting a home with a buyer, I'll kind of bounce on the floor to see if there's any signs of excessive bounce to the floor. And if there is, that could be a sign of a bigger issue, like a leak that may have affected the subfloor area. So what I would recommend is just every now and then, bounce on the floor when you're walking just to feel if there's any signs of any bounce, and if there is, I would further assess that by having a contractor come to fix it. As well as typically with older homes, the floors kind of settle a little bit, so they'll drop down, but that usually is just a sign of an older home, and that's just natural. So I would just monitor that. And the last thing I do in the general interior is I do more of a sweep. So it's just important to just look at the walls, the ceilings, checking for any leaks. And I would recommend buying a moisture meter from Home Depot. You can get that for a relatively inexpensive price. And what you're gonna do is you're just gonna use that moisture meter to see if there's any signs of any active leaks. So if you do have moisture staining to the ceiling, it's important to just test that with the moisture meter. And typically, the leaks, they tend to just be older leaks, but you will have a little bit more insight to know that if it's an active leak or older leak. So thank you so much for following us today on Inspecting General Interior. On the next episode, we're going to be inspecting decks. So if you have found value in this video, feel free to like, share, comment. And if you need help with anything in the interior of your home, whether it's a leak in the inside of the ceiling and or if it's the walls or you have an issue with the floors, let me know and I can direct you to a contractor to help you with that. So I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.